What's up, everybody? It's Vague, and today I'm going to be telling you the story that you guys might see me in a different light as I tell you it. You know, maybe like the Grinch who stole Christmas. At one second you see me helping kids throughout the world, saving them from burning buildings, and the next you catch me watching Logan Paul, you know, some real naughty shit. And this story happened when I was in 7th grade, and this story will show how much of a dumbass I was when I was still in 7th grade, so it probably still relates to right now, but who cares. But this story happened where I was in 7th grade and we went on a field trip to, I actually don't remember, but we went to a field trip to the woods, and we were doing like a bunch of activities, you know, like team building activities and stuff like that. It was actually pretty fun until we had to we were doing like pond watching, you know, some real boring shit. You know, I wanted to just go like stay in the bathroom like all day, wipe my ass all day rather than just stay there. So at the end of the day, I actually associated a lot more with other people I didn't really talk to. Like, it was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed myself. That was actually a pretty big surprise to me. I never expected that to happen, but it happened, you know, like a very important plot twist. So as the day ended, we were actually going to sleep over at the camping or the trip, like the camping site, and there was one half of it was occupied for the boys, where was it? We slept in our cabins, and the other was occupied by girls for them to sleep in their cabins. And me being the mischievous little bastard I was, I saw that the counselors actually had refrigerators, and I was like Tom Clancy, you know, I was like Solid Snake. I was gonna go and do a mission, and my mission was see what food they had in that refrigerator, collect it, return to home base, and then give it to my friends, because I was a giant fat ass back then, and I still kind of have that trait now. So I thought I was being some kind of super sleuth, as first I saw one of my peers have a flashlight, so I was like, alright, I'll just take that when I go out on my journey of going at night and go into the refrigerators. So my phone was on low battery, but I was still gonna go on this mission. I still tried all I could. I put all of my effort into it, more than any of my grades. And I put my alarm on real silent. It was very silent, and it woke me up at 3 a.m. You know, like, oh boy, 3 a.m. So I couldn't find my boy's flashlight when I woke up. So at the trooper I am, I was still determined to go on my mission and find that food. So I just went in and went out to the other person's side in the dark. And thing is, like I said, I think I already said it before, maybe I didn't, but the counselors' cabins were right next to the girls' cabins, so I feel like if I ever got caught, they probably would have thought I was doing some naughty shit. But I was a super soldier. I couldn't give up on the mission. So there was two paths to actually get to some of the counselors' cabins. One of them was a little longer, but it was straightforward. There was a road. You know, like I could have been blind and I still would have seen it. And there was another one which was up a hill and it was a lot faster, but it was surrounded by woods. And I thought my ass was gonna get eaten by a bear that night, so I decided to go the safer route. And I made it to the counselors' cabins, and the only thing I brought with me was my phone and red Gatorade. You know, I had to energize myself. I had to make sure I was fully prepared for this. And I entered the cabins. I entered the cabin real silently. They probably could have had pressure plates, and I still would have made it in without alerting anyone. So as I'm about to finish my mission and actually open the refrigerator door after being real scared, you know, I was about to whip out my binky from you know, like walking over to their cabins in the middle of the dark. And the minute I open it, all I see are crackers. I feel like I just got clickbaited at that moment, even though they didn't ask for me to do it. But I feel like I got clickbaited. I now know what it feels for you guys when I clickbaited you with my face reveal. So overall, it really did suck that I went through some of that shit, and I still continued on my journey, but I went through that just to be greeted by some crackers, and I was mad disappointed. That was probably the most depressed I've ever been in my whole life. But damn, those crackers weren't that bad. And I like to imagine, like, one counselor was like saving those crackers for the morning, like that was their meal. And they woke up in the morning, they're like, alright, I'm gonna eat these fucking crackers, I'm about to get this day ready. And they open up and they see there's no crackers. And I imagine like some actual beef starting over that. Like a woman's like, damn it, Susan, you took my crackers, like you also took my husband. So yeah, my journey wasn't over yet. There was actually 2 counselor cabins, which means I only did half of it. So I went to the other one, and I tried to go through the front door, and the front door was locked. And at that moment, I thought there were security cameras, and then I realized that we're in the woods, there's nothing here. And then I went through the back door, which was an emergency exit, and I'm pretty sure I was only lucky that I didn't set an alarm off. And I go, the emergency exit opens up to the 2nd floor, like you have to go upstairs and then go to the 2nd floor. And then there's, to your left, there's stairs, and if you go a little forward, then there's a hallway. And after I go a little forward, and I look to my right, I see someone opening their door, and I get real fucking scared. I feel like that's it. I feel like my reputation is over. They're gonna catch me. I'm gonna go on wanted posters. I'm gonna be globally wanted. I'm gonna have to go on the run. So as that door opened, my only chance, like the door I used to get in, I thought if I used it again, it would sound off an actual alarm, and then everyone in there would wake up and it'd be news in the morning. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try the front doors, even though they were locked in the first place. And when I tried them, I think God actually answered my prayers. He was listening to me, and he wanted to give me a second chance, another life, or another one up. And the front doors were open from the inside, and I was like, what the fuck? You guys are idiots! So after that, I just ran out the front door. It was like one of those dreams where you're imagining like you're naked and then you run out because you're naked, you don't want anyone else to see you. And then I go the I think it was the more dangerous route, but it probably wasn't. And it was the one where I thought, the bears were going to eat my asshole if I went down that way, because it was surrounded by actual trees, it was surrounded by the woods. But I went that way because I was like, no, I'm not getting caught, I'm not going into the county jail, I'm not trying to be on Beyond Scared Straight. And yeah, I returned to my cabin with only 1 bag of crackers. I didn't even get to check the other counselor's cabin for the refrigerator. They probably had like some candy in there, and all I got away with were some crackers, which weren't that bad. So in general, that was probably like one of the most exciting things I've ever done, which is pretty sad, seeing as all I did was just steal crackers from the counselors. But the moral of the story, I had fun doing it. And that's the moral. If it's something different, then go out and try it. Who cares? Even if it's illegal. But thank you guys for listening. I want to try and make more of these storytime videos because, well, I might not be able to because my wife doesn't have that much important shit. But I'm gonna try and make more of these types of videos, and I might want to make more of like reports on like weird news, like stuff like that. Like I want to do a little bit different stuff. But thank you guys for watching. See if you could share this with others, because I put my heart, soul, sweat, I had to get rid of my body pillow so I could do this. But thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace.